This, everyone, is back in February. I have been talking to Marsha since October. Reached out for Shuan King and certain people in August, so been speaking to Marsha since October, Marsha and Lee Merritt since October, November, December, January, February. Here we are in February after I did the amended complaint, fought and battled to get the settlement as they're still fucking with me, threatening me, and asking, dancing, is Lee Merritt, isn't Lee Merritt coming out? Is he, isn't he? What's happening? Oh my God. It's been a hell of a fucking ride. All for justice for Shayling and her work. Because that's a kick in this.
Hi, Marsha, it's Lee Kenworthy.
Please hold. Thank you. Please wait while I try to connect you. Please wait while I try to connect you. You can press 1 at any time to leave a voice message.
Hello, Lee. It's Marsha.
Hey, Marsha.
I'm at home today, so you're going to hear all kind of noise.
No worries.
Hey there. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. Nothing much. I sent the payment to you last night.
The balance I received it. I sent you a reply back. I'm thinking I will definitely make sure that I'm trying to find out the notion for the notice of appearance. I'm trying to find it online.
Gotcha.
So I was struggling with that yesterday, but I'm going to get that done today, and I'll send you a copy of it.
Okay, cool. I had with the amended complaint, I had hired someone to help me do the amended complaint, and they I had them do some motions too, so I'm gonna send them over to you guys just so you have them. For like,
Do that.
yeah, just since it was already done, it's work done. I figured I'd just forward it over to you guys, so
Well, you had already sent me something. I read it. You did amended, and you amended it to everybody.
Yeah.
The doctor, the housing authority. Yeah, no. You sent it. I have it.
Yeah, no. I also had her do some of the
Other
responses
motions
back
that
to
I
their
worked on.
motions. I figured since
Like
you did the work
discovery
already, I'll just get
for the body cameras, 911 calls, my children to come home.
Whatever.
All the things that we've been discussing
I figured
since
the work,
October.
Since you did the background research, everything, it might as well just send it to you.
Wonderful.
Cool.
I got it. Well, just send it to me.
Cool. Thank you so much, Marsha. I'll talk to you later on this afternoon. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You have a great day. Bye.
And then this next one is the court, which I'm legally allowed to record. If you wish, Your Honors, go right the fuck ahead. Issue a fucking warrant. Still a one-party state. I'm recording illegal actions. I am once again, like I just submitted to the court as well, allowed to have contempt of court when rule of law is void in our country. And we are currently in a state of affairs where rule of law is void. So here's the next one of the federal court telling me that I can't bring a hand-delivered letter, sealed certified from my legal representation, into court as duly appointed to state that they're representing me, as we have been allowed for the past few hundred years. All of a sudden that has gone out the window. So enjoy, you complicit criminal scumbags. See, now, Lee Merritt obviously was licensed when he took my money to practice here. Marsha didn't say, hey, Lee's not licensed. So Lee apparently believes he's licensed, and so is this federal court who's saying, no, you can't do what you've been allowed to do for 300 years. for the whole entirety of our nation and the rules governing that we built this nation with, they no longer apply. You can't bring in a letter of representation, no. And you want to pretend that rule of law are governing our fucking federal courts? Nope. So as Marsha stating in February, Lee Merritt is coming into the case. And here's the federal court, and then me and Marsha again. A lot of questions going to be coming at you guys as to why did you leave 2 children alive going through injustices on your watch, just like Amber did to both of them bleeding out, and none of you gave a fuck
Hi, can I have you
about Seabell and Mikhaila.
Yeah.
Not a single one of you.
Okay, it's 218 CV 12822.
Kenworthy?
Correct.
And what's your question?
My lawyer that's going to be putting appearance on record, they're having a problem with the electronic system.
Lee Merritt, Esquire.
Appearance, so I just wanted to know, is there a fax number or
Who
something?
may truly be losing that
fax
Esquire.
it to?
No. They have to go through the CMECF.
The CMETO, you said?
CMECF.
CMECS?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and then worst case, if they can I bring a letter of appearance over to you guys and we just stamp it that way?
It has to go through your attorney.
No,
Yes.
no, I know.
Can I bring a letter from my attorney, my master?
Representation today if the system is still giving them an issue.
No, it has to go through your attorney.
Oh, please, boss.
I
Please, boss, let me
understand
bring in the letter.
Yeah,
I'm not
answering your
stupid.
question. It has to go through your attorney. You keep asking
Fucking
the same
masters,
question.
all of yous.
So they can't put a letter of appearance directly in your office, is what you're saying. I can't hand deliver a letter of appearance directly to your office.
No, because you have an attorney now.
Who's having an issue with the system uploading the appearance? So how
Yeah.
do we?
So who's lying?
How do we solve
Is Lee
that
Merritt
issue?
lying? Is Robert Beatty lying? Is the federal
That's your
court
attorney.
lying? Is Marsha Armstrong lying?
Gladly call and figure it out.
When was I told that he's not able to represent
No problem.
me in New Jersey? Oh, months later. I didn't hear that for months. So, what happened in those 2-3 months when I was told not to enter motions to get my children home, to get discovery, to record and transcribe the recordings of crimes committed against me and my children, who were waiting for Lee Merritt, Shuan King, because you, Marsha, Lee Merritt, and Shuan King told me to.
Thank you for calling the Merritt Law Firm. For legal services, press 1. In order to arrange...
Hi, you've reached the personal assistant for Attorney S. Lee Merritt. Please tell me your name and I'll try to connect you.
Hey, Marsha, it's Lee Kenworthy. I just wanted to touch base with you.
Please hold. Thank you. Please wait while
Dude, I just called the court, Sam. They are not happy yet.
while I try to connect you. You can press 1 at any time to leave a voice message.
Lee Merritt, so cool. You're so cool. You're gonna fuck almost any family that you touch. Cause you get to pick the gems and the Christians. We're gonna fucking do a parade.
Hey, Marsha. How are you?
Hey there. Just fine. Hey, listen, I have had, excuse me, I was strangling here. I'm paralegal. Was trying to get the forms. Evidently, there's some kind of different form that I submitted that wasn't what they wanted. So,
Gotcha.
So it's just a matter of
okay, I don't know
paperwork?
what y'all talking about. So
Huh.
she is researching it and is handling it for me. I turfed it off to her. So it should be done today for sure.
Gotcha. No, I kind of figured.
So I'll be represented as of today, Marsha? Really?
Anything easy for
Should I wag my tail and say, okay?
The reply is to the 19th. We have to make notice by the 19th.
Oh, perfect.
So we will definitely have that done.
Notice by the 19th, the federal court told Lee Merritt Esquire's firm. So what's been going on since then? I think the federal court and Lee Merritt have some fucking questions to answer, don't we all?
I'd asked her if I could bring in a letter if we're still having a problem, and she's like, your lawyer has to deal with that, so they're definitely not pleased.
Shuan King, Bernie Sanders, you guys care to comment yet?
Yeah, it's a definite. I just caught that. Okay, cool. So I'll touch base with you guys on Monday, Tuesday next week. You guys have a great weekend, Marsha.
Can you do the same, Mr. Kenworthy?
Thank you guys so much. Honestly,
Why then I was
you
Mr.
You
Kenworthy.
picked me up and put me back on my feet. Like there was really a part of me that, you know. You guys have a
Well,
blessing.
we're gonna do our best to get what you deserve.
Thank you. Honestly, I appreciate it so much more than anything, and I want both you and Lee to know more than anything. I just want the truth of what happened to my wife and my family to be out there. I could care less about the money. You know, it's about the ripples that can come from it, and the public needs to know what the hell is going on. These cops are criminals. You know what I'm saying? They are criminals, and they're acting as criminals across the country. They've got their hands in the drug trade. They've got their hands in the drug trade. We all know about the envelope. So, like, you know, the problems we're facing is so much.
Cycle.
Exactly. And it's a cycle for profit at every toss and turn, from the drug trade to how they police it to. Have you ever seen what those dogs actually do, Marsha? The drug dogs, like how they train them. Those dogs are trained to find a bag of cocaine, a bag of marijuana, a bag of heroin in an open stadium like the Giant Stadium. That's how they pass. And you're telling me that anything is on the street? Like, when a dog can sniff it in a stadium that big, we're really gonna say, come on.
And it's like, are you really trying to stop it?
Exactly.
Are you really trying to stop the drug trade?
Exactly. Not at all. Not at all. Not in the least. Especially over here in New York. I'm sure we're in both, you know, areas that Lee grew up. He's seen it. Cops collecting envelopes. That's what they're doing. They're collecting envelopes, and they arrest who they want to arrest when they want to arrest. The whole problem that's going on here in America, the American public doesn't even know what the police do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look at, like, okay, they just police a community and they arrest the bad guys. No, they don't want to go and do any actual jobs when it comes to, my house got robbed. They don't want to report that. That's the one that they want to say, are you sure you want to report it? I mean, we don't have to report it. We'll report it like this, but we'll do this so that we don't have our numbers go up. Like, do your actual jobs.
Exactly. But they don't want to do that. But you know what? They are doing their jobs because they're crooked, and that's what they
Exactly. That's basically the point. That's basically the point of what I'm saying. Exactly. They're doing their jobs that they're supposed to, which is crooked as hell.
So you're so damn crooked. Exactly.
Basically, it's mafia has infiltrated our police department to such a degree that they
Well,
are.
they always have been.
Exactly.
Well, it was, you know,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
true.
formerly the Ku Klux Klan.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. No, that's
True,
honestly
too.
that is the truth, and that's the truth that the people need to start to
Those who
truly
burn
realize
crosses
and see
are
what
the
they
same
need.
who run
Build
forces. We
vendors,
grew up on that.
the same exact cages, the same exact hate, the same exact money, the same exact BS. Because like, if you really think about this, $500 a day. Take that, build an apartment, and you have someone who's in school and working and functional, and there's your jail cell. It's a totally different. That's rehabilitation. You're putting someone back into society with an
That's
actual
Shayling and
skill,
I
a function, and a
redefine the world. We built
No.
reform. That's what me and Shayling did.
Definitely have
Well under attack.
something to do in the
We
future.
built
So
something
I'll
to
let you
protect
go.
ourselves and our fellow men and women from that.
Please, thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too. I'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you so much, Marsha. I appreciate everything.
Now, listen, if it gets done between now, because we can do it online. So between now and the weekend, I'll send you
Okay.
the confirmation.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Marsha.
All right.
All right.
Lee. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hear me loud and clear, and hear me, please. Hear me, Alyssa. Hear me, Brant. Entire family. I'm so sorry for your brother's life being taken in that manner. But this ends, and it ends now. Lee Merritt, you have a lot of questions to answer. I'm starting here, everyone, on these recordings. I have a lot of recordings. I don't want to emphasize your horrible behavior when realistically your horrible behavior, it's just compounded on mine and my children's trauma and our civil rights violations. And that's what you people all just did. When I say you people, I don't mean you black people. I say you people that just did this, and you people includes Bernie fucking Sanders, Cory Booker, Rosario Dawson, Rose McGowan, David Blaine. Like I'm saying, this shit ends, okay? Enough. The recordings, I should say, keep fucking going up and up and up. Stop this. Me and my children need this to finally be over, so my children can walk free from the fucking cage that me and their mother accepted to actually change this fucking country. Please, would everyone mind? Would that be so okay for my little children caged to have their voice, please? For every fucking child and family right now, $500 per fucking head that could be in a hotel. $500 will pay for the whole fucking family in one fucking room with great fucking food and civil rights. Human civil rights not being war criminally violated by our entire complicit fucking country. Okay? Everyone loud and clear? So let's all start showing up at those cages, okay? Rosario, Cory, Bernie when he's back on the campaign looking like Gandalf. And how about we fucking care about humanity for a change?